Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. You guessed it, we're adding another dessert recipe to my cookbook. This is a Keto Pecan Lace Cookie. So my husband and I have been binging on the Great British Baking Show, and you may ask yourself, are you insane? Keto and you're watching a baking show? You can't watch a baking show. But it actually does inspire me to do keto versions of their recipes. And lately I've been on a quest for a truly crispy biscuit, as they would say, or cookie. So these are pretty crispy. We'll see, they're fresh. So we'll see how they are in a few days. Sometimes, like the Scottish shortbread cookies, these came out of the oven and within the first day or two were quite crispy, but they softened up after time. So we'll see how these do. Anyway, let's get going. I'm going to use a very hot pink on green. I'm just going to put it right on the back. And I think I will use some of the hot pink in this Neon Lights book. There's definitely a preheat the oven step and whatnot, so here we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one for my preheat the oven step. And then I thought I would do something, I'm looking at that, it looks just a tiny bit crooked. I'm kind of jumping all over the place, sorry about that. First, let's start with the title, and it is keto, but I'm not going to write keto on the title. And this will make 30 cookies, which I dare you to eat just one. Prep time is about 30 minutes, which includes time to toast the pecans and everything, and we'll get to that. And then cook time is about 20 minutes. And that's about all I think I need this marker for. It's my Frixion colored Frixion marker. It is erasable. And there's less than 1 net carb per cookie. Let's start with bullet points for our ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients. I think I will use these again. I haven't used any of the hot pink ones yet. Ingredients. Mostly pecans. It's a cup and a half of pecans, 6 tablespoons of butter, 1/3 of a cup of, I used a Monkfruit erythritol brand called Lakanto, and I will link that in the description box, both brown and white. A large egg, vanilla extract, almond flour, and baking soda. Next, we're going to put the preheat instructions on there. So we're going to preheat the oven to 325. I'm looking for some, here we go. I want to use these, I think I want to use these bullet points over here on the side. They do have a little bit of silver foil, but that's okay. So the first step is to toast and then cool the pecans. So you're going to toast and cool the pecans, then grind until fine, but not all the way to butter. You got to be careful not to make pecan butter out of it. And I'm just using whatever one of these is next. There's no particular rhyme or reason. I just want to use them to denote steps. I am going to use the time one though. There is one with a little clock on it. I don't know if you can see that. I am going to save that one though and use it for the cook time. And I think I'm not going to have enough if I use just the hot pink, because I just noticed there's only 4. So I'm going to go back and forth between hot pink and silver. The next step is to cream the butter and 2 sweeteners. Next we're going to beat in the liquids, basically the egg and the vanilla extract. And then we're going to beat in the dry ingredients, the ground pecans, almond flour, and baking soda. I might have enough hot pink. It's going to be close. The next step is to drop them by tablespoons onto a parchment paper lined double baking sheet. These are so nice and thin that if you don't double up your baking sheet, the bottom will absorb too much heat and the cookies can burn. So stack 2 baking sheets together, put parchment on the top one, and then drop tablespoons on there. I already mentioned down here that it makes about 30 cookies, so I'm not going to reiterate that. Next, I want to use a little silver clock. So we're going to bake them for 5 minutes, and they're going to be nice and soft, and we're going to squish them with a custard cup or a mug or something to spread them out. And I'm going to go ahead and use this second clock because we got to bake them for another, after we flatten them out, we got to bake them for another 15 or so minutes. And as usual with keto cookies, you need to cool them completely so that the sweetener can crystallize and harden up. I am going to switch these 2 silver bullet points out for pink since I only needed 4. I'll have just enough. And I'm moving the heart up because I have 2 hearts, and this way I won't have them both in a row. Just a weird little quirk I have. So all we have left at this point now is to decorate. I don't need the notes section, so I am going to white that out. And I'm going to grab some stickers. So first off, let's start with the 2 food books. I'm afraid, I think I only remember seeing cookies in here that were chocolate chip, and I don't want to use that, so. But there might be some words in here. Yeah, these all look like chocolate chip cookies to me. These are obviously macarons, and this is not a macaron recipe, but there is an option to sandwich these with some chocolate in between, so I could put a couple of these on there to remind myself of that. I think I will, because otherwise I will never use these stickers. So I'm going to put them right over the whiteout. Strategic, always cover the whiteout. I don't know if any of these have any sayings about cookies or eating dessert, or I don't want to use gold because I have silver on there already. This book is falling apart. It's been well used. This one's got like mixers and stuff. I don't want gold. Here we go. Let's use, here's a pink mixer. There's a spatula. I don't need to roll them out. I thought there was a pot holder. Oh, I know where the rest of these cookies are, or stickers, cookies. Cookies on the brain. I think does the pastel book have a section of cooking stickers? I'm misremembering. I could have sworn. Maybe it's the Brights. I could have sworn one of these, there they are. There we go. Pot holder. Nope, I don't want to use the gold. That's actual foods. Is it gonna look funny if I use, this mixer is clear and then I use a white pot holder? There was no pot holder on here? I used all my pot holders. I used all the pot holders. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this mixer off and use a white paper mixer so that they all match. Let's put some white paper stickers in here. I want to use the mixer and a spatula and a pot holder. That's cute. White on green. And a pot holder and a spatula. There we go. I think like a big yummy or something. So I have a bunch of separate sheets of stickers that I've gotten out of different books. This nice long family favorite might be good on there. I think these separate stickers came out of a box, a recipe book box kit. I think that's where they came from. And I get going on writing down my recipe and I forget to pull these out until it gets to decorating time. Some of these have the hole at the top, so they obviously came out of books. Maybe from a swap or something. Oh man, look at those. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby a while ago, but I already have that, so I don't need, none of those are cookie sheets, so. Plus the design aesthetic is a bit different, so. And then I have these separate. I always forget I have these, oh my gosh. Alright, well, anyway, let's just put, you only live once, lick the bowl. That's actually pretty good for a cookie recipe, I think. But it's so black compared to everything else I have on the sheet, on second thought. I think I just want to use this family favorite and put on there. It's crooked. I have so much trouble with these, some of the fonts, some of these stickers, the fonts. I have so much trouble getting them straight. Maybe a yum. Maybe a couple hot pink cups of coffee, because you have cookies with coffee, right? And they match, the color matches, so. And then I think I'm going to call it done. That is good. So let's put it back in my planner, if I can find my planner. There it is. So here is my newest cookie recipe, Keto Pecan Lace Cookies. They are super, super yummy. I hope you like this video. I hope it inspires you to put some recipes in your recipe planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.